So we got 5 quarts of Nissan oil in my Infiniti. For you people out there, we're going to do an experiment today. As you know, as you'll see in the video that'll pop up here, I did an oil change on my 2015 Q50. And in that oil change, I am going to use this right here. Nissan oil. This is actually the Nissan, distributed by Nissan North America. I don't know who makes this. It appears to be in a mobile bottle. That looks like a mobile bottle. You'll notice it is a synthetic blend. So if you take your Infiniti or Nissan to Nissan, this should be what they put in it. The only reason I bought these was those were on clearance on Z1 or Concept Z, I can't remember his website, for like $2.50 a quart. So I got 6 of them. That way I can have 5 in the car, and I wanted to keep one on my little shelf. I've got a shelf and keep stuff on the thing. But normally I run either Valvoline or Castrol, and I want to see if this oil does any different. This will be an experiment to see what it would be like using, basically just taking your car to the dealership and getting it done, because this should be the oil they use even at Infiniti, since it is the Nissan branded oil. So what we're going to do today, like I said, the video's up there where I change the oil in it, and then I'm going to go 5,000 miles on it, which is less than I do on full synthetic, because it's a synthetic blend. And then we're going to see if it uses any, what it looks like when it comes out, etc. So that video is already done about changing the oil. So now I will give you some updates in between there, probably about 1,000 miles or so. We'll check it, try and check it every 2,500 miles or so. Just do like that. And then at 5,000 miles, whenever we drain the oil, we'll see how it looks compared to what, normally oil looks like using full synthetic. So let's get started. So we got 5 quarts of Nissan oil in my Infiniti. 5 quarts, there's 5 empty quarts in there, plus no filter, no leaks. So we're gonna reset the mileage, I'll top off my coolant and change my air filters. And then in 5,000 or so miles, we'll see how it looks coming out. I don't think it's gonna be any different. I don't think it's gonna wear any different. It is a semi-synthetic blend, so I'm not gonna go as far on an oil change. But here's to finding out. We're out here working on the Q again today. We're going to do some fluid changes. As you saw, I put the Nissan oil in it, and I went 6,200 and some odd miles on the oil change. It was a semi-synthetic. I had actually shot some updates like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 on my phone. When I tried to take them from my phone to the computer, then to Adobe, the quality is real crappy. So I didn't really include them, but I could tell by listening to the car when you start it and drive it, it sounded like it needed an oil change. And with full synthetic, it doesn't sound that way at like 6,000 miles. I normally go like 7. I went 8. It's not burned any. It is very dark, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. And as you can see, it's full. It's not thin. It's 5W30. It's not like watery. So Steve's into the car right now getting the drain plug loose. We'll drain it and see what it looks like. I would have no problem running this oil again. I just wouldn't run it as long. I'm a full synthetic fan, and it seems like full synthetic didn't break down as long, at least from what I can tell, from what I could hear. If you change your own oil, you know what it means when I say I could tell the car needed to be changed. So Steve's gonna pull it out and we'll go from there. So we got the Nissan oil out. Steve, did it look any different to you? Anything weird about it? No, I mean, it's a little dark.
A little dark, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. I went 6,200 miles on a semi-synthetic. I don't recommend that, normally about 5. If this is what your dealer's gonna put in it, you'll be fine. Just keep up on the time. Like I said, you can hear what needs to be changed. Also check it. Steve's gonna put it in the jug. I would gladly run this Nissan oil in this car again, even though it is an Infiniti. This is probably what they would put in it. I can't tell you who makes Nissan oil right now. Normally it's contracted out. If this was a full synthetic, it'd probably be better, but it's semi-synthetic, and there's no standard for how much it has regular or whatever. My friend that works at Valvoline said they could literally put an eyedropper full of synthetic in each quart and call it semi-synthetic. So that's one thing I don't like about blends, is you don't know if it's 50-50, 60-40, 90-10. So I would stick with the full synthetic if it was me. But if you want to run this Nissan oil in your car, I would see no problem with it. Just don't go as long as I did.